What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dyllan and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today I'm going to be going over this week at Bungie, and basically I'm just going to give my thoughts and opinions on it. I've not read through any of it yet, so it's going to be pretty raw. I'm just going to go to the tower. I've got plenty of engrams to hand in and stuff as well, so we'll just go do that. So let's open it up and let's see what Bungie have to say this week. So they basically start off by saying this week at Bungie we're watching the final faction rally for Season 2 unfold. So what that means, if, for example, if you are pledged to Dead Orbit and you still have ornaments to get for that faction, you have to get them this faction rally, otherwise you have lost your opportunity to get them. This is the last faction rally for Season 2. So make sure if you want the ornaments, you've got to get them now. So let's continue here. Distinctive. Update 1.1.3 introduced Nightfall scoring and challenge cards to change the player experience. Update 1.1.4 brings unique rewards to sweeten each Nightfall strike. Let's take a look back. Blah 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 blah. Nightfall should be a challenging test that only the bravest guardians dare face. Fire teams of any size should be able to participate, from organised clan groups to skilled solo players. Players should be able to determine their own challenge level by going slow and steady or fast and wild, with elective modifiers to test the most hardcore veterans. Each terrible villain that players face should have a very rare and powerful unique item themed to them that tumbles to the ground as they collapse into a pile of bones. Pretty cool. One question in particular that has been trending throughout the community since the Nightfall Unique Rewards bullet was featured on the roadmap. How do I earn these rewards? These rewards have a chance to drop when you complete a Nightfall activity at any difficulty. You can increase your chances using the challenge card modifiers to set higher personal best scores. Earning these items may take many attempts to receive a drop, as they are meant to be rare rewards, which I like the sound of. And that's pretty much it for that. So competitive housekeeping. Crucible isn't just getting updates to game modes to speed up gameplay. Starting in Destiny Update 1.1.4, the competitive playlists will also feature a quitter penalty per the dev team. Because the competitive playlist disables joining progress, leaving matches early for any reason can ruin people's games. Starting in 1.1.4, we are adding a system that can issue temporary restrictions 30 minutes in length for, quitting multiple games in a row. So, I personally like the sound of that. It does screw over, you and your team if, for example, people leave. I don't really have that issue because, like I say, I have a lot of people that I can actually go online with. So I usually always just play in a team anyway, especially if you're going into competitive. I like to always play in a team, work on teamwork and like call outs, all that sort of stuff. So it's nice to know that they're actually taking it a little bit more serious, as it obviously is a competitive mode. Let's just turn all this rubbish in. And that seems to be about it on that. So one sec, what's this? The changes we are rolling out in 1.1.4 are going to increase the speed that we can detect and punish cheaters. Keeping the Destiny 2 environment protected from bad actors is a priority for us. We continue to work to make sure that cheaters feel the full wrath of their banhammer. This is perfect because every single time I have tried to play trials, I personally have been, or my teammates have been DDoSed. So it's nice that that's obviously getting taken a little bit more serious. How serious we still have yet to see, because it's still running rampant. 1.1.4, that's just a little pun thing there. Patch notes have been collected, but we're still applying some elbow grease to get everything in order. Here's a quick sample of upcoming changes and fixes that you'll see next Tuesday. When playing a strike or crucible activity, repeat reduction will be introduced to prevent players from having the same map or strike multiple times in a row. Exotic repetition reduction, so you're going to have something in place so you don't get the same exotic 10 times in a row. Players can still receive repeated exotic rewards from milestones. Increase the max power handicap from 40 to 45 on the Nightfall challenge card. Oh, okay. The timer to activate patrols has been reduced from 3 seconds to 1 second. Fixed an issue where players could be prevented from reaching the boss encounter in the Garden World, finally. Fixed an issue where some members were not displaying what statistic they track. Fixed an issue where applying and previewing a shader would basically make the page go up and down. This was mainly on Xbox, I think, where you try and go down in the pages on your shaders to put one on, and it'll just glitch you straight back up to the top. It was so frustrating. I had to actually put all my shaders in the vault just so I could actually equip a shader. It was ridiculous. Update 1.1.4 is on approach. Please return to your seats. Blah 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 blah. Maintenance and downtime. Tuesday, March the 27th, 2018. 9 AM PDT. Destiny server maintenance is scheduled to begin. 10 AM PDT. Players will be basically removed from activities and returned to the title screen. And the update will also be available to download and install at 10 AM PDT. 11 AM PDT, Destiny server maintenance is scheduled to conclude. That's actually really good. 2 hours is pretty short. I'm actually quite happy about that. Spreading awareness. The strike activity, Exodus Crash, will not be featured as a Nightfall due to a known issue preventing progress when players attempt to collect energy spikes. I mean, I don't really think it's a problem with the strike. I think people just don't like that strike, as it is anyway. The removal of radar from competitive and Trials of the Nine will also prevent perks involving radar from providing a benefit to players. So for example, if you are a hunter and you have the Knucklehead radar exotic helmet, you will not be granted a radar. So, RIP. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That is this week at Bungie. There's no previews of any of the straight specific loot. There's nothing in here that were to do with images or out like that. That is completely and absolutely it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.